All right, let me grab a chair real quick. All right, all right. Something dawned on me real quick. Damn, it's bright in here. All right, something dawned on me. Um, I don't think. Okay, here's my thought. Okay, especially when it comes to the hedge funds. Now, there are some people that's in this to destroy our company for sure, try to put us underground and reap all the benefits. But there's a lot of big banks that we're fighting against that's also got stocks hedged both ways. So my thought was this: they're not trying to destroy us and put us in the ground. At least not the ones that have money involved in it, whether they're going both ways or not. What I believe they're trying to do is beat us down to the point where we have to reach out to them for a lifeline. And then they'll come in and swoop in and be like, oh, yeah, we'll help you. Because I thought about this. What if they put AMC out? Who's going to replace them? We got Regal. But Regal is not nearly as big or prestigious as AMC. AMC has been around 102 years. What bigger thing for the institutions to have under their belt to say, hey, this is a company that we invest in that's been around 102 years. Invest in this company once they have all of the majority rights. This is what I believe they're trying to do. Because they have no other choice, man. You know, no, whether we do the split or not. When we do the split, I know it sucks because I worked hard for my shares, and I don't want my shares to be divided. But the common investor came up with a point that was pretty compelling to me. He said something about it's not just my shares that's going down; it's everybody's shares. Big institution shares are going down. Everyone that we're fighting against, their shares are going down too as well. So it's not just us having the pain; it's everyone, and that means less shares to short. So all of that makes sense. But I also am on the side of Donahue George and Muhammad Frankie Muhammad. Like I worked hard for my shares. I paid for my shares. I put money to the side when I could have been partying and going out and doing the things I wanted to do to be responsible. So I don't want my shares being cut down a tenth. So I'm on both of those sides. To be honest, I don't know what's really going to happen, but I know this. They're not trying to just destroy us. They're trying to put us in a position where we need their help to be bailed out, just like the banks are going to. And so they can swoop in, take a majority of the shareholdership, and then make all of the rules, and then own a majority of it. That's what I believe the ultimate goal is. I don't know who's responsible. I don't know who's behind it. I'm still trying to do some research, but I know that is the goal. They don't want to destroy us. That would be stupid, you know, to put a 102-year-old movie place where everybody loves to go in bankruptcy, unless they want to come in, swoop in, take over, and then rebuild it in their image, and then raise the stock to like unseen prices because now they own it. Uh, that's what I believe. I'm not for sure, but hold on, let me see. Give me a second. I'm not for sure, but that's what I think. I mean, that's what I would do if I was the hedge funds. If I was the hedge funds, that's the approach I would take. Because the thing is that when it comes to this vote, we need to pay attention to see what all of the hedge funds are doing. If they're all voting for it, that means it's to their advantage. If they're not voting for it, then then we should vote for it. That's how it should go. Instead of us dividing ourselves, and I got a lot of respect to people I listen to that, going head to head, and that is like it reminds me of like when the Black Panthers was around. and they couldn't divide them because they were so strong. So what did they do? They pumped crack and drugs into the hood, and it divided them. And then it wasn't as strong. That's what I feel like they're doing right now, but in a political sense, financial sense, dividing us, make us second guess ourselves. All of this due diligence we've been doing for 2 years make us think that, oh, mine is better than yours, when it was our collective goal that made the difference. And so I won't be a part of that. You know, I'm not going to say what I think, because to be honest, we got 90 days to decide, or maybe less than 90 days now, but we got up to that point to decide. So I'm not going to rush my views. I'm going to instead take this time to do some due diligence, and really see what benefits us, the apes, to continue our run, to continue our goal. That's what I'm going to do. So I don't know what you're going to do, and I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you what to do. But I can tell you this: a company that's been around for 102 years, they've shown their grit. They've shown that they're stable. They've shown that they're going to be around. So even if, like, I want to be rich, I want to make money, I want to take care of my family, I want to do the things I always want to do, but I also want this company to be profitable. I also see that if we can, because even if the short squeeze happened, I still would have money in AMC even after the fact, because I love the company. I have so many memories. I used to work for it. I have so many memories there that I just will not allow to just go down the drain because of these greedy hedge funds and banks and politicians trying to keep this from happening. You know, too many memories, and I'm not the only one. I'm sure there's billions of people that have memories when it comes to AMC. So I'm not alone. I don't want that to stop. But what I do want to stop is a short sellers thinking that this is going down to the ground, because it's not. We're not going to allow it to happen. And even though we're divided, even if you divide us in half, that half that's still left is still enough to be a force to be reckoned with. So don't forget that. If your goal is to divide us, maybe you did, but the rest of us that's still here, still more than enough to move the mountain. So with that, I'm gonna cut this short. Well, shorter than usual. Uh, it's X Files from Ape Radio. Love you guys. Peace. I'm out.